Okay, so I did this video already a couple times. Um, it didn't upload. It got deleted off the cell phone. So what I'm going to do here is just looking at some running water, river. And I'm trying to show you that you can see the True Creators work all around us. Red filter, adding some contrast. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to take out the side stuff out of the view. I'm going to do that in a minute. But right now, we're just looking at the running water. So the water's bouncing around all over these rocks and everything. And what I'm trying to show you guys is that you can see the True Creators work all around us. Not in the way that you've been told all your life. This is another way of looking at it, okay? So what you're looking at right now on your screen, you know what it is. This is reality. This is honesty. This is not none of your bullshit stories that you're all used to. So what you're going to do is you're going to pause this video anywhere. I'm just keeping it aimed here because I'm digitally collecting the electromagnetic nanocarbon from this area we call a stream. Okay, it's a runoff from the river. And pause it. Take your camera out of your pocket and use it as a viewing device. Turn your camera phone, aim it at your computer screen, pause the video that I'm now making for you, and you're going to see all the imagery in here. All directions. I could flip the phone around and I'm not going to. I'll do that at a later date if this video even makes it up. Who knows? Because what I just did is I just came out and I put my battery in my cell phone, so I'm expecting the guys who are tracking me, following me around everywhere, I'm expecting them, so I got to save some battery life to get them on film. So that's all. That's all we're doing. Digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the area we call the lake, the stream, the river. And what I'd ask you to do is take advantage of this. What I'm showing you is the imagery is going to be feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast over and over and over again. It's evidence of the True Creators' work. I'm going to ask you to pick out the builders and choose the builders everywhere by the gazillions, all these triangular shapes that you're seeing everywhere, because we live in an electromagnetic nanocarbon system. You can get rid of all your space alien nonsense. You can get rid of all your religious bullshit in every which way. Okay, you can get rid of all that. You don't need it. It's unnecessary. We're all lies. And you can look at reality and see reality for yourselves. I can pause this anywhere. I'm seeing the images as they go by. That's how easy this will become in order for you to see the True Creators' work for what it is and take human influence out of it. Okay? So that should be good enough. While I'm here, I guess I could go at these stones and rocks. Okay, there's just all these stones and rocks on the side of the bridge. And I'm going to go in on them. I'm going to show you the same thing. See all the images? See all the faces in there? I see them. It's very simple. It's very simple. Just open your eyes and look. Now, these rocks and stones have all been cut and blown apart by humans, so they have human influence in them. That's okay. I'm still showing you that the imagery is all around us. We're all hidden here together. All of us. Those rocks, these trees, the stones, the leaves, the grass, everything. We're all in here together, okay? So don't be worried about it, and don't think that you're not going to be able to see something or something might be different. No. Something I was explaining the other day, and here's just a patch of grass. Same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go into this patch of grass, leaves laying all over. It doesn't matter. Still going to get the same images out of it. Look at all the faces in here. Look at, see this guy? See this guy? They're not guys. They're images of guys. See them all? I do. You should by now. Anybody watching my videos. Amazing. It's amazing. I mean, by the millions, because it's image within image. Look at this one down here looking out. Image within image within image from the veil to the ground. It's the way it is. Lights and shadows take a big part in all this. I can do the same thing at the gravel road laid out by humans, total human influence in this gravel road, but I can see all the images, I can see all the faces in them. Okay, I can go in deep on it and get them again. See all the digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from this area we call the gravel road. So humans can go ahead and throw the gravel down. Humans can go ahead and excavate and do all this stuff, but we're still in the system, in the true creator system. So everything in here, this electromagnetic nanocarbon system, no matter what, is going to show the imagery. Because even though we're humans and we're not representing the real true creator, right? We're not doing anything to represent him. Everything is human influence and derived by humans. And even then, you cannot keep out the true creator's work. You can't keep it out. You can't get rid of it. So here's some rocks and stones I did earlier today, and that video got deleted too, or yesterday I did it, I believe. So let's see. I guess I'll do it here. And we're doing the same thing. Digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the area we call this stone. And this stone has human influence in it. You can see there's a hole here that got blown out from when they blew the stones apart, drilled, whatever they did, drilled and chiseled, I don't know. But the imagery is all clear in there. I can see it all clear as day. Feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, over and over and over again. You can see them all. Now the only thing I've done is I've added some contrast for you with the red filter. And everything's about the lights and shadows as far as the visual goes on all this. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. I love it. And we can all do this. We can all see the system for what it is. Look at that shit. Unfucking real, man. Yeah, this is one with the teeth growling at you right here. Trying to see what family he falls in. Probably beast. With the big nose like that and stuff. So he might be in the beast family. It's not exactly an ape nose, but anyways, we can do that anywhere on all stones, rocks, areas. Now I got a red filter on and I'm looking at red leaves, and I did an earlier video downtown on an area just like this. I'm just slowly moving my camera around. I will go back and digitally remaster these videos and do what I'm suggesting you to do. You can remaster my videos as well if you want. I would like that because it's much easier to understand when you're doing it yourself. Here's another stone, rock, whatever, full of imagery. Just going to go in a little bit first, collect it at this angle and at this distance. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. You can't tell me that you don't see this. I know anybody coming to my videos, you're seeing it. Because it's undeniable now. It's fucking undeniable. Okay, I just zoomed in because I'm going to go in again. Amazing. Love it. So we get to see the true creator's work. We can separate and understand where the separation begins from between, I should say, the true creator's work and the false creator / creator is what I refer to them as. The false creator divided himself from the true creator's energy, built himself a biosystem right in the middle of the true creator's work. And that's where we all derive from, the feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. We are a product of the false creator / creator, and then from there, all the other creatures, believe it or not, come from human concept or human influence. Humans dividing atom. Amazing looking around in here, huh? Isn't it? Look at the shit. You can see it all for yourselves. You can do this with any rock, stone in your backyard. Doesn't matter how big. I could even take this little stone down here and do the same thing with it and digitally collect the EMNC from this other rock that's laying here, which I'm doing right now. I can go in a little closer. Extract it a little bit. Look at, amazing. Amazing. The only reason you will refuse to look at it and refuse to see it, you can't really refuse to see it. When you see it, you see it. You'll refuse it, but you'll see it. Your subconscious will soak it up, because it always does. And we pretend that we don't fucking see it. That's what most people do. They'll pretend that they don't see it, and they pretend that they don't get it, even when it's explained to them. It's frustrating. I was just talking about the other day about arguing with my cousin because he was doing the following the Elon Musk bullshit stories, you know. Nobody pays attention to the clouds, what you call clouds. It's mineral streets. You know, nobody looks up. They don't want to look up. They all call it nature. It's all nature. Ain't no fucking nature. It's all derived from human influence at this point. Because what we did, I'm collecting the EMNC as I'm walking. I'm digitally collecting the EMNC. Camera maybe bouncing around a little bit, but no big deal. I can pause the video and collect it as I'm doing this. Yep, I love it. Okay, so I mean, I could change the filter. I got a green filter with me too, and I got the red filter on the camera, but I'm not gonna bother. I feel confident that I can collect enough of this for you. So I can only do these short videos. I can't really do too long of a video because, like I said, I got to save the battery, because when I come back off the trail, when I come off these trails, I'm looking for the people that are following me around. And I've been catching them left and right. They must have run out of vehicles, because they put that old guy with the white car, with the little white car, they put him back on duty again. Even after he and I had several days of eye-to-eye contact, and knowing his car as well as I do now and everything like that, and I got all their plate numbers. And at first it seemed like there was a bunch of cars coming in, but it was the same faces, those 9 different faces, 3 different agencies, and they were up to 15 or more different vehicles that I was seeing, because once I found one car was identified, they'd switch cars, and then I'd see the same face in a different car and that kind of thing. So probably about, you know, like I said, maybe 9 faces now I got. And then I started going through my kids' phones to find the tracking numbers and who was tracking me in my phones and my kids' phones and all that shit, which is pretty fucked up, because they're tracking a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old's phone, and they're tapped into them, obviously, because when I get a new cell phone and I text them, then text my kids and say, here's Dad's new phone number, these scumbags already have my number by that time. So it's another way of getting my phone. And then once they're into the phone, they can put whatever they want on there, first of all, which is a big deal. And second of all, they can do that without leaving any trace that they were even in the phone, and it'd just be my word against the fucking, such fucking scum, you know. Anyways, so they have the option to do all that to anybody, not just me. They're coming after me because of the YouTube shit. They're coming after me for the YouTube channel. I'm putting it all out there. I'm showing everybody the system, and everybody thinks that it's crazy and nuts because they fucking been living their lives under false pretenses and all these falsities, you know. All of it. I mean, I can't go through it enough and tell you, you know, the science, the medicine, the fucking politics, you name it. It's all been bullshit. It's all been lies, you know. We can get into the specifics of each of those lies and go through them. I do find it fun, but we're out of time. I've been saying that since the Candace Owens series. that the time has run out, and still nobody fucking waking up, man. It's weird. It's fucking weird. You would think that some, but then again, it's not really getting out there as well as I thought, because, you know, I had some people that I called out that I had to find out first. Are they agents? Are they real people, or are they agents? And then as you call them out, you realize, okay, they're all agents. Even the people that you think that are your family and friends are unwitting, unknowing liars. You know, all working for the same system because they were programmed to believe in these lies. So they, for some reason, you know, not some reasons, exact reasons, but they accepted the programming and they go along with it. And then the programs get shuffled. So all of a sudden, things that you believed for the last 100 years all of a sudden get changed in the programming, and you have to go along with the new program. It's very confusing for everybody, you know. Yeah, we don't want to kill unborn babies for 50 years, 100 years. Then we do want to kill unborn babies for 40, 50 years. Then we're back to a division of half want the babies dead and half don't, and then you can break those down and divide them again. It's all division. They're all dividing us in every which way. That's just one example of, you know, talking about abortions, but there's all kinds of examples like that. Millions of them, so many of them that it fucking makes your head spin. That's why I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm trying to show you guys it's all bullshit. If you come back and you look at the real system and you look at the reality of it, has nothing to do with any of the shit that we're doing in any of our religions or anything else for that matter, you know? Because it's all religions, you know, for lack of a better, clearer explanation that I you know, try to search for, but we can just refer to them all as religions. The education, the science, the math, they're all religions. You have to believe in shit that is not true. You have to believe in the lies, otherwise you're forced out of the system. And being forced out of the system is better than being forced into the system, you know? Because within the system, if they force you in the system, then you're a slave. One way or another, you're a fucking slave. And if they get you and trick you and trick your family into believing that you're somehow a bad person, then you're really fucked. Because then you got no freedom at all. You're not even to walk about, kind of like I'm going through right now, right? So we should have the right to travel about freely. And we lost those rights. They said, you know, they gave us the automobile. They didn't give us shit. They gave us garbage. We have electromagnetic nanocarbon system here that's all going to waste and being used against the people, against the population, rather than being used for us. There was a time, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of years, I don't know, but there was a time when we all knew this technology and we used it, the true creators technology. We knew how it worked and we all used it to benefit humankind and the earth that we live on, which is not flat and which is not a spinning whip paracket ball, which is not a matrix, which is not a hologram, which is not any of the fucking programs that you were all programmed with and programmed to believe. It's none of those things. There are a little bit of all those things in it, but there's too many fucking lies, too many lies involved in all of them to actually get anywhere with it all, so it's not worth it. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen here. We're just waiting. Every day is a waiting game to see what they're gonna pull on me. You know, it cannot possibly be spending tens of thousands of dollars just to intimidate me, just to, you know, definitely distracting me from doing my videos. I give you that much. And I'm trying not to let that happen. That's why I'm doing these videos now with the filters, because I'm thinking, fuck, man, I'm wasting so much time that anybody that might be out there that might come to my videos, first of all, it seems melodramatic. That's why I usually have not even talked over the years. I barely even say anything about the scumbags from YouTube following me around. I used to call them street chills. I used to call them, because they were agents that were coming from YouTube, and I'd feel them out, and they'd be right there on the street in front of me, pretending to be somebody that they're not usually, and trying to distract, and I didn't know what the hell they were up to be honest with you. So now it's gotten so bad now where there's so many of them, because there's 3 agencies rather than just one. And then those 3 agencies, those are all private agencies, but now we're getting local and state involved in it too, and those are not private agencies, those are public agencies. So really, if you think about it, we got 5 to 6, possibly 6 agencies really that are watching me. Me? Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. And then the shit that they trying to get me on, they could just come and get me on it, but there's nothing there. Like one of the agencies is IRS. So IRS, I'm overpaid on my taxes. They can throw some penalties at me and shit, but I mean, even with the penalties, I'm still gonna be in the green. And then the other thing is the 401k nonsense bullshit. I mean, they're so full of shit. I mean, they can take, none of that's going to be there for me when I retire. That's all going to go away in the next couple of years. That's all going to be gone, because they're going to tear down the whole fucking system, you know? So there's someone coming, so I'm going to shut this down.